What is up, everybody? Welcome in to some of the more ESEA Season 55 action. Tonight it's going to be DKE versus Instinct on Nuke. I'm joined by the ever so wonderful Mr. TZ Brax. How you feeling, Mr. Brax?
I'm feeling very well today. I'm ready to see how this knife round goes. Will terrorists or counter-terrorists? It looks like they're having a little standoff right now. Oh, they all go for the one in the corner for the terrorist side. And it looks like the counter-terrorist. Oh no, terrorists win.
I mean, they walked away with a healthy victory on that one. 2 bodies up. We did, however, miss that knife fight, sadly. I feel kind of bad
Now,
about that one.
I feel a little bad too. So I wonder which Team Instinct is going to win the knife round. I wonder if they're going to choose terrorist or counter-terrorist, because I know this is a more CT-sided map. So I would want to start out terrorists to see how we do over there.
Saying theoretically, I mean, I kind of prefer that AK. You know, they want to be on the T side because of it. So I'm expecting
You
more
want
of a lean towards that direction.
that one-tap potential does go crazy.
As always. Let me see if I can move the map band overlays a little bit to make them slightly nicer. Struggling, but that'll have to do. Yeah, I mean, it looks like though they will be going for the CT side. I'm not sure how we're feeling about that one. I mean, this is what as you're saying, a CT sided map, right? Brax, did our Discord
Yes,
crash?
sir. No. Yes, sir. It is a CT-sided map. Now, the real question is, are they going to choose the attack from outside, or are they going to choose to attack that ramp side?
Well, right now
It
it
looks like
looks
they're
like
faking
they.
decoys.
And then looking over here at Roman and all these guys over on the Dark Knights team, looks like they are more or less playing for the outside, taking early control as Chroma will find a 3-minute stack up, rushing towards Nuts. I mean, he may have his Nuts in a vice here as they do start to close in pretty fast on him. Good triple swing.
Chroma taking them out. Takes out Nuts. Oh, it looks like they're going Vin to A. And Jarvis taking one out. Bomb goes down on A silo. One player up in heaven.
It is a 2v3 though. Technically 4v2 is the diffuser. I count that as a person, man. That it has the biggest impact of this game. Hubs finds a good one. Drilla finds Ilson. And now they just clear out with a nice execution from that CT side.
Clean defuse coming out of Hubs, taking out 2 different people all at once.
I mean, Instinct is coming into this matchup, by the way, looking at the statistics here. Down a map, you know, they've lost 1 so far in this tournament. DKE has been undefeated. So they're theoretically the underdogs, and after that knife round, after that opening round, even watching some of the warm-ups here, it does seem like maybe Instinct might be our overdogs. Just a little bit. Even though they've
been breaking it down. So like they did struggle a little bit in the knife round, but then going into that pistol round, you saw them going into that 2v3, and it was magic. And it looks like the terrorists now outside positioning again. It looks like they do want to go through secret.
It's like stack up as they rush through, and Chroma gets a great pick there for his team. Ilson now trading some shots. I mean, it looks kind of like a light buy round though for both teams. However, up there, they are in hand finding one. Curry teaming up with them. Hubs pulling the pistol out and hitting some shots, but Short Boy's able to lay him down.
Now what will Shark Boy do? Do they still have the bomb? Alright, Chroma has a bomb. Let's see what goes. Shark Boy goes down by Guntory. We do get some bomb economy going in for the terrorists next round. Okay, shots coming out of Chroma.
Terrorists win. Ooh, the good double spray down though. That's a distance for that Galil. I mean, it is a good weapon. It's just not one you typically see, you know, played quite for that range.
Especially for economy, the Galil is a good gun. I have used it quite often. Just because it doesn't have that one-tap potential does not mean it cannot take you down.
I mean, everything's a pretty good gun in a game where headshots matter as much as they do for this one, you know?
Yes, sir. Light buys coming out of the counter-terrorist side. So like in close range, USP without head armor, 5.7 can headshot. Desert Eagle can always headshot. AKs, and then M4s can headshot if nobody's wearing head armor. It's all about having that head armor.
I mean, that's pretty sound. Like wear a helmet. I mean, you have your helmet on. But Ramen with a spray through the smoke, finding Jarvis. And now, I mean, we do see the CT side a little bit light here. I believe that last round was kind of a more heavy buy for as early as we were in the map. So do you think they're kind of regretting that a little bit? They were hoping to steamroll their momentum through and it just did not work, or?
I believe they are. They are feeling the effects of that huge buy last round. So one thing about that counter-terrorist side is, in order to have a full buy, you need over $5,700 to have a full buy. For a terrorist, that is a little under $4,800, because those AKs are a $300 difference in that M4.
That is good comms. Nuts getting a good headshot out on a Chroma. Taking at least a decent weapon off the board. However, now it's Gunturi left in the 1v4. Finds Dosen, but Shark Boy there for a refrag.
Another good round out of the Dark Knights. I'm loving what I am seeing. A little butterfly action as well coming out of False.
Yeah, these dudes got a lot of drip. You'll find that out here quite shortly.
Oh yeah, I'm loving the drip. I know I saw a Doppler as well, a Karambit Doppler Sapphire, I thought.
Man, these guys still won't give me no good stuff. I mean, I've been begging in chat almost every day.
Soon you'll be able to get one.
I don't know. Oh god, what is this setup for Ramen? What the heck was that? There's, I mean, just a bunch of dominance from that DK team. They clear out most of the Instinct squad. Now it's down to a 2v3 as Nuts takes a good heady with that USP. Trying to swing for Ramen. Ramen with an AK, though, just out of position. And Jarvis not able to find anybody either.
Now, I want to know if I saw that correctly. Did I see a not a self-kill, but killing a teammate in a molly?
I believe
coming out
we
on
did.
Isan?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty common with this team. I mean, they do tend to just whip grenades willy-nilly at times, and they do tend to land on friends at times.
Hey, I understand it. I saw what they were trying to do. They were trying to pull out. They were trying to go through the sneaky door, made it out. That way they could rush down vent, but it looked like they just waited a second to see if anybody was pushing.
Yeah, once again, they are setting up here. I do like to see Hubs just going full spend here. Op in hand. I want to see a good pick, dude. I'm an Op fan. I love these things.
Let's see if we seem to get picks. Hubs watching out on the outside. We got Ramen up on the marshmallow.
Alright, the Ramen up on the marshmallow, you say? Ooh,
Yes,
that is
sir.
the name of it. Wilson, is that what they consider squeaky door on the snap? He drops a fire right there on the face of. I believe that is Nuts. The smoke that I love how the game interacts with itself, if you know what I mean. Like, grenades countering other grenades. It's never been something I knew about until I started counting.
I was about to say, that is one of the great thing about CSGO. So, like, one thing, like, the smoke on the Molotov worked in CSGO, but the nade physics going in where, like, it dispersed the smoke, it's CS2 new.
Alright, that's pretty cool. We see Jarvis
Oh,
now
yeah.
in a 1v5. This dude is tucked in a corner. I know that 5 for that CT team, but it does not pay off. Brax, you're a Halo fan, right?
Yes, sir. I'm a little bit of a Halo fan myself. I have played a little bit of Halo, and I've maybe competed a few times.
Do you just nerd out every time you hear that classical guitar riff coming in?
Yes, do, but I also remember the pain.
Yeah, that pain is still quite prevalent to this day.
I feel it. Not many rifles coming out of this counter-terrorist side. I'm seeing a lot of pistols. It is going to be a big economy around for them. they do need to have a switch up because there hasn't really been a big win for this counter-terrorist side since that pistol round.
I was just about to say, I mean, they're 1-4 right now and already into their second eco round of the night. I just don't think the money is adding up. They need to maybe spend a little less, maybe even after this eco round, just not go quite as full heavy as you usually do, you know? Pack in SMGs or something, just to try and pick some kills, give your team some advantage, because we've also been seeing most of these rounds end with the T's up, what, 3 to 4 bodies at times. And Chroma and Sharp leading a charge down Sneaky.
They're not losing any economy, and plus it's cheaper for them to be able to buy than it is a counter-terrorist.
Yeah, that it is. Nuts and Shark Boy will be getting picked there. I'm just kind of trade for trade, you know? Who's a guy, pick a guy. It's a simple math equation. However, I'd like to see the CT team, you know there's a guy down. You use some of that advantage to yourself, however, see DKE punishing them with that. And once again,
up on hubs.
It's now Hydralite left all by himself.
Bomb has been planted.
And there's even more eco going in the fantasy side.
Making sure they get that guaranteed money.
Always, Roman. I mean, do you give the Pulse though taken down? AK now in hands, giving Hydralite the ability to maybe find a good pick on the one and take that off the board. Oh, a spray to miss and another one. Grenade out, not gonna land to him. Hydralite still could maybe not, you know, clutch up this round, but at least demolish some of this eco if he's able to find Ramen before Ramen sneaks away with that off again.
Yes, but he's also got to worry about trying to get it away from his life. He is directly under bomb site, which is not smart. Looks like he's running out of 2. Will he actually be able to save the AK? He will not.
Now, we do see the op, though, get saved once again. And back to Ramen's hands. Dude is up to 10 G's in the bank just sitting there. You know what I would do with 10 grand in the bank? A lot.
You could put a down payment on a house. You could get a down payment on a decent car. It's all depending on what you want to do. You could go on a small little vacation. Saturday, you could have a buy phone. Pay off debt. Saturday, or have a good CT buy round.
Or have a good CT buy round, yeah. We see them finally locking in for M4s all across the board, including off there for hubs. Dude, I mean, I'm the op fan. I will always love to spectate a good op play. And he will find it as Shark Boy goes down. Now Ramen, I mean, playing a little bit of a counter snipe, not counter strike, I hope. Maybe gonna land a good headshot. I'm gonna have everybody that's a Counter Strike fan in my DMs telling me to off it or something because of that joke.
It's better than the point of view I was just watching. So I was just watching Chroma juggle a smoke grenade down to this little red box over here. Just watching him look up, juggle, kind of like a flag juggle coming out of Halo.
Mm-hmm.
Boss going on for nuts. Boss is able to take out Guntory as well. It now brings us down to 3v4 for the CTs.
Oh,
we're down to 3v3.
So apparently there is also, by the way, a 2-minute delay that is enforced by Face It. So that 2-minute delay added just by 3-minute stream delay means everybody is 5 minutes behind this map, so the game could be over in 20 minutes, and y'all wouldn't know for at least a half hour. Oh, that's great. 2v3 now. I mean, for the first time, we are seeing DK actually negative in this game.
Chroma taking a little bit of fire damage for that. Counter-terrorist players going towards the right side. They're going to have a little bit of adrenalite coming on for them. Able to get down quick.
That wasn't his fault that whole time. That was when he stole off of hubs. So he is just running with free utility.
And the counter-terrorists being able to pick up their first round since the pistol round. Looks like their buy round turned out really good. Now if they can actually be able to keep this economy going, because it still looks like they're having a little bit of trouble trying to get a rifle.
Well, I mean, even though they are just now starting to roll in with their buy rounds a little bit, we see DKE finally breaking out some of the money that was throwing mold themselves. It only took them, 3 rounds, 4 rounds in a row to, lose all their gear and have to full fly again. AK loses his false wolf team up with Shark Boy to take Nuts down. Ramen hits a great heady there. Oop, I accidentally opened my consoles. I'm trying to tab 2 players. And Ilson is able to play another one up.
Tori on the sneak though. Oh, never mind. It gets spotted out.
Hubs has that heaven position that he could have grasped. I don't think he's making the play not to. Kind of smart, back off, save that up, save that time. The fuser or the bomb is down. So try it. Ilson, as he goes for a peek, will just get removed from the match. And it looks like Hubs and Jarvis are now just going to in the back room as Chroma will get picked as well. I mean, if you're a DKE fan, you're just yelling, "Stop wasting money." But here comes
Counter-terrorists out. They don't want to have any economy at all.
I mean, picking everybody but Hubs there, that's a good one. However, he still walks away with his op. How much is the op again? Isn't it like $6 grand or something?
$4,750. So in order to be able to have like buys, you have to have over $6 grand.
I'll say he saves a lot of money staying alive right there. But I believe he used that to gear up another teammate, which is pretty smart right now.
That is the best part. One thing about going into OT time when you have counter-terrorists, you get money. Terrorists, you lose all your money. That's why you gotta have that bomb plan.
Well,
Molly coming in for top hut. Terrorists taking down 2 people. Hubs, here's the people coming in. Here's bomb plant going down. Up to Jarvis to get a pick.
I mean, he was like literally, I think, a second off getting that planter down.
Helps him out. Hubs gotta back up. Bomb plant does go down. 3v3 going in.
Hubs just finishing that shot with the off. Now fired off from heaven as they know he's up there. And there's a smart play might be making a rotate. However, we see Ilson getting some good picks there. He is taken down by Jarvis. He's traded out. Off from up above, slammed him down towel, and Hubs is thrown in a 1v1 in. There will be the AK finisher for it. Ramen, I guess the round MVP is just probably the last man standing.
Wish we could see a replay on that one tab. That was just a little bit too clean for my liking. I love it. One shot, one kill.
I should have clipped it. I have the replay buffer enabled on stream. I will start hitting more clips for fancy ones.
I was about to say, that one was very clean in my opinion.
I got to go through and change my replay buffer though. As with this game, it's not like Siege where you need like a 3-minute replay, you know what I mean? Or a 1.5 minute replay. For this game, honestly, dude, like 15 seconds covers a good replay timer.
I agree, and Rama taking down Adrenalite. Terrorists have access to the ramp. They just hear pistols. It looks like they're just going to keep stomping.
So
taking down Hubs as well. Looks like we're going to see a little bit of early bomb plant going on right now.
Bomb has been planted.
A little bit of a miscommunication with that Molotov right there.
Guntori finally getting himself an actual primary weapon as he picks up an MP9. I mean, you have the ability to kind of clutch this one up still. It's a 2v5, but still a lot of time left on board for your team if you feel like going through it.
In my mind right now, if I had this MP9 and I saw that there were 5 terrorists up right now, my biggest thing would be trying to get a rifle.
I mean, he could make that happen. Instead, he's back in their spawn. Jarvis pretty much a 1v5 up here. He does find one pick. Tries to dive the op to hurt him. Will not find anybody else.
It was a heroic play. He almost was able to get it out of Ramen. If he just did one more shot of damage, he could have taken down the op.
I was hoping to see it. I can't lie to you, man. That was like the hero, like his last chance diving over that railing.
It could have broken this counter-terrorist economy so well that they would have been able to have a good buy this round.
Well, instead, we see the T's still with some money in pocket, and the CT's broke once again. It's gonna be a little bit frustrating on that, you know?
I do see it as a little frustrating, like, they've only gotten 2 rounds on this counter-terrorist side. It's a counter-terrorist sided map, so like it's gonna be a struggle going into this terrorist side with not a lot of points up on the map.
Well, to put into perspective though of these teams, everybody in here is faced at level 10, you know. However, DKE has 3 top 1,000 players, with False being in the top. Well, actually, he's 303 on the boards right now, so they are a very, very high rated team. And looking through their like win-loss for at least this season so far, they are still undefeated, hoping to push it on for the rest of the season, as I believe they will be facing really sick main team. Not quite sure who they are, but that will be on Tuesday the 21st. Instinct, they have lost once to 5 Frag Gaming and have been winning out for most of them. However, they do pick up another round in their favor, which should put a decent blow here onto the side of the T's. They do have a little bit of money, though.
I do like seeing a round being taken by the counter-terrorist side. We are now at the halfway point where the counter-terrorists got to make this round happen before they switch over. I do love the fact that we're seeing not a lot of rifles going into the hands of the counter-terrorist side. Not counter-terrorist, terrorist side.
See, does the word counter-terrorist, does that get flagged, or terrorist, does that get flagged? I'm wondering if my YouTube's being flagged because of it. That would be a good thing to know.
I don't want to say it is.
Because they do have trigger words, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But I also think it's part of the Counter-Strike scene, and it's like not a flagged word in Counter-Strike.
You make a very, very good point there. This is such a good game in Couchcast. False getting a great first pick for himself. And these T's are already trying to take full control of that outside around Marshmallow. However, I mean, the CT side do have that bomb site locked down pretty well.
Yes, they do. They still got to be careful with that. A lot of outside pressure. You have to watch those doors as well. You can't just be watching the hut.
Yeah, Idrolite gets a nasty flank off around Ilson, getting right up in behind him. Jarvis is holding that main door, though. False right on the other side of it. I got a feeling these two are going to be battling it out here with any moment. As soon as this T side decides to push in, Shark Jarvis and Nuts taking down Shark and False. And a great swing from Nuts here. And spraying through, finding Ramen in the smoke. It is now down to Chrome. Left a 1v3. Was a lighter round for him. However, is they last of the half. If you're on this T side now, I mean, I don't know if planting for Eco is the best option. Because don't you want to just kind of more or less play your life, make sure your team can maybe walk away with a round win here? Setting up Jarvis and Nuts, gonna be good. One spraying for 2 as he takes down Nuts and Jarvis. 1v1 against Idrolite, both AKs in hand. It's gonna be a matter of who can tap whose head first.
You know me, I like my one taps.
I think Idrolite's sticking it. Pros don't fake, he sticks it. Did Pros just let him do that?
Yes, he did.
Wonder what the point of that was. I mean, you think you just go for the swing, right?
You would think so, but I think he was expecting him to fake it and be able to swing him.
Pros don't fake. What can I tell you? You learned that in the Siege community. Pros don't fake.
Good thing he had his kid on him. One thing about it, don't be a loser. Buy the diffuser.
I hate you.
Oh, come on, man. I thought you loved me.
No, we can't be friends anymore.
We can't be friends anymore? Damn, I'm sorry.
Nah, you need to leave.
All right, I'm out.
I'm ending this friendship.
Have a good one, Chad. It was fun casting with y'all.
Wait, come back. I miss you. Brax? Guys, he left. Brax?
And here you see the terrorist side. He's getting ready to push to the trophy side. Ron's getting a shot on Jarvis.
It looks like the CT side is pulling ahead quite well. I gotta go flip the overlay again.
Bunch of headies coming out for them. And we got Gunturi and Nuts making their way back over towards the A site.
I'm gonna.
And it looks like DK gets the pistol round.
I'm gonna boot up the LHM real quick for the chat to see. This is the one I'm going to be experimenting with. Brax, if you want to pull up the stream, it'll be up in 3 minutes. I'm only gonna run it for 1 round. That way you guys can see it.
Gotcha.
Fill with live data. Alrighty, LHM HUD is now live. The only thing I don't like about it is it has the watermark from LHMGG on it. Great looking HUD though, as it gives a ton of really good information. And while we're sitting there talking, we see Shark Boy picking up a 3K to walk away with a round. DKE 10-4 now.
You gotta be wondering, how much fight does this terrorist side have right now? Taking 2 rounds back to back at the very beginning on a side that you know that you needed the win. You gotta be wondering what's going on in the morale. I want to see some headshots coming in out of this rifle round. I want to see this match come to overtime. I want to see 12-12.
Well, right now they're really not. I gotta figure out how to disable the HUD in game. How do I disable HUD?
Have to mess with your settings a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. But let me just go to LHM and see if I can turn it off for now.
Rush coming out of the counter-terrorist side. They're getting a little overzealous over here. I hear the gunshot, not the gunshots, but the footsteps going on outside. Shark Boy getting ready to know that it's getting ready to be a B push in secret.
Yeah, that'll have to work for now. I'm only gonna run this for like a round or two, just so that everybody gets the feel for it. I honestly, as good as it looks, I may invest in using it. It is a 3v1 now. Lots of utility still on the board for the CT side. And Jarvis, I mean, only armed up with that AK, really not in the best of spots, I'd say. Don't get me wrong, it's a great gun. I just think in a 1v3, you may have that disadvantage, you know what I mean? Especially as Olsen is rocking his own.
Elson only has that 16 bullets, though. He may be able to spray a little bit, but he won't be able to spray as much as everyone else.
I mean, what matter is, Jarvis swings around, has his back straight to Roman. And we see now DKE go up 11-4. This game, I believe it only goes to what, 13?
Yep, it only goes up to 13. I was about to say 12 is regulation. Nothing but pistols coming out of here on the terrorist side. Rifles up on our counter-terrorists. Terrorists are gonna have to push really, really quick if they want this to work out.
We do see False getting there. Jarvis getting some good picks. 3v3 at the current. However, Jarvis finds a rifle. Will get a pick, but taken down. This is Olsen and Chrome versus Hubs in a 1v2. And Hubs will be fried out by Chroma as we go into now match point at 12-4. I think, Brax, you should be my play-by-play guy, man.
I should be a play-by-play guy?
Yeah, we do these every Tuesday and Thursday at 9:30. You be my play-by-play. I'll give you the good in-depth as much as I can. What do you think?
You know what? That does sound like fun. I was about to say I'll have to work out something with my work though, because I do work Tuesdays, but easily worked out.
That's all right. Well, maybe I'll do Tuesdays. Will be my solo days to try and learn some more, and Thursdays is when I have that real professional come in.
That sounds like a plan to me, my friend.
That does sound like a plan. Hubs with a great pick there on the Shark, though. Now, silence falls as we wait for some plays to be made. Nuts on the other side of Orange Door, just waiting for somebody to make that first move. Oh my False over False finding Chroma taking Nuts out. And now, I mean, this T side attack is looking a little drained as they know that this could be the end of the world as they know it. Doing everything they can. May just
And if
not
I
be
remember
enough.
correctly, we don't have a map 2 coming in, do we?
No, it is only a BO1 tonight. Ilson will find hubs. Now it is Guntori back towards the T-side spawn. We got Jarvis down there in secret sneaking around. However, False and Chrome both have a couple rounds laid to them. I mean, False is about as low as you can be without being absolutely one. He has to be that first pick, I'd say. You know, you got to get him off board.
Gotta get him off the map. You gotta be able to blow on his pinky toe. Gotta make him hurt a little bit.
Even if you just give him the calm and cold, however, it won't matter as Ilson will fry down Jarvis. We have to expect Guntori to pull Jarvis back, and he finds Ilson. Great first pick. Tries to bait that defuse sound. And just let Ilson know that he's going to walk it up on him as False finds that one to end the night. That is
Good
DK.
match coming out of here, DK and Instinct. I love the camaraderie around here.
Oh yeah, they are being very nice. But that's DKE moving up to what now? 4-0 on the night or on the season. Meanwhile, Instinct is falling down to now I believe 2-2. Good rounds though from both teams. I mean, that was honestly these games go by pretty quick. A half hour, that's all. I mean, I'm not ready for that, man. I'm used to siege games where we're putting an hour or two in at a time, you know?
You can get 2 matches out. Then again, if you're waiting, like, if you take every map on, like, if you go, let's say you do the 2 minutes of your entire round and you get the bomb plant, you can have up to, like, a 45 to an hour game. It just depends on how slow all players go in. And
Oh
then let's say
God.
you get overtime from hell and you got each team taking each round with each other, you could be having 6 extra rounds per overtime.
That sounds absolutely nuts. But hey, Brax, I'm going to thank you for coming out here tonight. You are an absolute professional. Make me look like a scrub because I am. But I'm going to end the stream here. Any parting words to the community watching?
Remember, don't be a loser. Buy a diffuser. If you're ever going on to your pistol round, buy a nade. And don't forget, swing or be swung.
That's a very good point. And at those words, I'm going to call it here, guys. I will see all of you on Tuesday. For my normal viewers, check in. I'll have a stream tomorrow. Later, nerds.